Hello, probably you came across with when installing these screen protectors. Like in this case, we use Protection Pro, and then we we notice on some curved Samsungs like S22 Ultra, S23 Ultra, Note 20 Ultra, and some other curved Samsung devices that the protectors were lifting on the edges and the left and right edges. It's very common the material it's lifting, so customers were coming back like, hey, my phone, it's my screen protector, this didn't fit well, it didn't stick well. So we found a solution how to do it. It takes more time, but at the end of the day, your customer is not gonna come back, and they're gonna be super happy. And on top, if you're a technician, if you're a repair shop, you're gonna notice that those phones break. So when they break, most likely they break on the side. Something hit the edge of the screen, and they break because they're designed to break. That's the reality. So with this solution, we're gonna cover very well the we're gonna overlap the protector to the back of the phone, so it's gonna cover let's say 98% of the screen or 99%, something like that, because we're gonna completely cover the edge, so it's gonna have this extra protection. So as you can see here, how the material, and it always happens, it happens like that, you know. So I'm gonna show you how we came across to fix this issue. So what I'm doing, I'm not using the cutting machine. What I'm doing is I'm taking the measure of the screen from top and bottom, and you just wanna measure and make sure you leave like a 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter gap on the sides. So we're gonna cut the the piece of Protection Pro. Just need to make sure the material is even, is completely straight. Otherwise, you need to make a small cut just to for alignment, you know, because otherwise it's gonna look weird. So um, I took my measure and then I cut that part. So now you're gonna see how it's gonna fit very well over the screen. I'm gonna have like 1 or 2 millimeters on each side as a gap. And then in this phone, it's brand new, so I'm removing the plastic protector. But the way I'm gonna install it, it's gonna it's gonna protect the bezel as well, so there's no problem that the phone is gonna get scratched. And then I'm gonna fix the protector with some clear tape. It's regular clear tape. And then once you have everything centered, just apply the tape, and then I'm gonna mark a V shape to make a cut over the selfie camera, so that way the customer can have clear pictures. I have some came across that some customers want the protector all over the screen, so that's not a problem. It's You can just always ask the customer how, if you want to make this cut or not, or leave it there. But most of the time I do the cut, so they have clear selfies. Then you just need these sharp scissors and make the V-shaped cut. If it leaves any red residue, just use alcohol, isopropylic alcohol with a Q-tip, and you just clean it up. Then the next part is to clean very well. And if you install these protectors, then you know how to do this. Then we clean it very well, and then I'm gonna do a dry install. These protectors, they install with there's wet install. We use a gel, but in this case, because the way we're gonna do it, I prefer the dry install, but you can still try the wet install. Just need to make sure the phone is brand new. Otherwise, the 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 liquid can get it into the phone. That's why it's better to do it as a dry install. Then I use this rubber roller instead of the squeegee, and this roller doesn't leave any scratches, so that's what I really like it. Then I remove the tape at the bottom and just remove it, and then after that I'm gonna start um, making pressure on the sides to apply to shape the material on the edge sides. Just press firmly, make sure there is no bubbles. Probably on the video you cannot see very well, but by you just do a visual inspection, make sure there is no bubbles there. And then I also like to use a little bit of hot air, not too hot, because if you use too hot you can burn the screen. So I just use some hot air on the lower setting, just to prevent. And then you just press firmly, make sure there's no bubbles, and then keep doing that. And then here I'm applying the heat. Just with your hand you just remove the bubbles. And then you're gonna need a X-Acto knife, and just make sure every time I recommend to use a new blade, because these blades tend to lose their sharpness very easy, and then it's not gonna cut well. And then I also make a cut over the volume and power button, so the buttons works freely and they don't get jammed with the material, and it's a better experience for the customer, because their buttons are not like getting jammed or stuck. I apply more heat because it left some bubbles after doing that, cutting that area. And then I make a cut on the gap between the back glass and the frame, so there's no chances you can scratch any part of the phone. And now it's done. I'm gonna have an air bubble on the side. Just remove it. I'm gonna just remove it, and it's there, and the protector covers it, also covers the bezel, so from scratches, so it's gonna keep the phone like new for a long time. Always recommend to your customer to have a case, especially on this $1,000 devices. And then this is the way we do it. I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and let me know what you think, or if you're doing a different way. But I found this very helpful, and it's working for our customers. They're happy and they're loving it, and I just wanted to share with you. So see you in the next video.